full of NBA action. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, DeAndre Ayton's a defensive anchor in the middle. He talked about his ambition at the end of the floor, saying, I just want to be able to guard 1 through 5. That's my goal. I'm going to show my opponent why he is not supposed to be on the same floor as me. Brian, plenty of confidence.
And the talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Larry Nance is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Right side Johnson. Shot clock at 6. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Nance. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Valanciunas. That one falls.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Pass to Bridges. Johnson against Nance. Right side Booker. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. McCollum pulls it in. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Paul. With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Paul. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Bridges. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Ayton. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. McCollum outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nance outside. 5 to shoot. The fader. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Booker. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. Can they get it? And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
2 points. That one goes. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Alvarado. Nance with it. Here's Murphy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
McCollum with it. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Paul. Stolen by Ayton. Nance against Johnson. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And the first one at the line is good. A crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, BA. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
Bridges hits them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's McCollum. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Murphy. Up top, McCollum to end the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. 10 points separating these teams. Shoots from the right block. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Murphy from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges outside. Ayton against Valanciunas. Here's Lee. Valanciunas with a rebound. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. New Orleans calls timeout.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Marshall. Here's Daniels. Outside Graham. And here's Jones. Back to Graham. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Oh, they need this. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Hayes. Here's Daniels. And the layup is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the paint. Outside Graham. He takes it in. Pass to Daniels. Throws it up high. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. Yep, that one goes.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Pelicans shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Outside Jones. Graham with it. He's guarded by Paul. Graham against Paul.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Some changes for Phoenix. Craig is checked in for Lee, and Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Graham against Payne. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ahead, here's Jones. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
Graham against Payne. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Graham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Marshall. Offensive rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Landale's checked in for Ayton. good from Bridges. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Now here's Jones. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Daniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Craig. Pass to Bridges. Now Biyombo. Back to Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 7 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
.146 left in the first quarter here. Here's Daniels. Back to Graham. Now Hayes. Oh, swiped away. Bridges on the attack. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first free throw is good. And so Craig nails both of them.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. In the air. And Craig lays it up and in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Payne. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Marshall. Back to Graham. Up and over Biyombo. Graham misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Craig. Here's Landale. Jones with some nice D.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Graham against Payne. Right side Graham. Clock at 4. Missed inside. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Suns on top, up by 15. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end. racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Down by 15. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Larry Nance. And it's Murphy in at small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Well, the Suns shooting 52% from the floor so far. Now Booker. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Nance for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Over McCollum. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Bridges. Pass to Murphy. Here's Nance, covered by Johnson. McCollum with it. From 12 feet. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Johnson against Valanciunas. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Last season we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top.
And he drops the first. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Lee from the arc. And the Suns miss again. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with a healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Here's Murphy. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Valanciunas. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Murphy. Now here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Pelicans keep it alive. Tries again. And it's laid in by Nance. Nance has got his first 2 points.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, down big. You got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Here's Lee. Outside Paul. The 3 is up. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Alvarado. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Lee. Ayton with it. Valanciunas covering. Puts up the 8-footer. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
New Orleans calls timeout. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
You got him!
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker.
Hey, yo, right here, baby!
The shot from the low post is good. He has 7.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alvarado. Count it.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Lee. It's Booker on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Well, New Orleans shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Murphy's shot is good.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Phoenix is shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Outside Paul. Lee on the wing. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Back to McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix is shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Lee. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
McCollum finds Nance. Here's Murphy to the middle. Valanciunas passes to Nance. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Suns making a switch here. Craig's checked in.
One shot.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Murphy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. And he can't hit the second.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Nance. McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. McCollum, the pass to Nance. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Payne, the pass to Ayton. Outside Craig. Here's Payne. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And that one drops for him. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Booker. Jones with some nice D.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
No, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Free throw's good for Graham.
You know, Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo, but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
And both free throws good for Graham.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Jones. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Daniels misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Booker. There's the triple. Ayton passes to Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 11.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Pass to Jones. Now Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 10. The Suns shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Graham against Payne. And here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Payne. Here's Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Landale's checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Booker. Phoenix calls timeout. Right side Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Here's Landale inside. Another shot. Knocks it loose. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And a second look at that rejection. Taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. So he comes up empty, missing both.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Down low. That's good from Craig on the assist by Johnson. Craig's got 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Graham. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And here are the Suns now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Bridges outside. 1:36 left in the first half. Nice D from Nance.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Bridges against Nance. Looking to end this cold spell. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nance.
Just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And here's Graham. Pass to Jones. To the middle. The kick out to Graham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. Here's Valanciunas coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Daniels misses. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. To the inside, Landale hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 16. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Payne. Craig on the wing. 4-3. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Larry, how do you build some momentum in a game like this when shots just aren't falling?
You know, my job is if we miss those shots, I got to go pick them off the rim and get an extra possession for us. So you'll see more of that in the second half, and actually, hopefully, my job gets easier.
Hustle plays matter. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 steals, and a monster amount of rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Booker. Pass to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Johnson's got 8.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Pelicans shooting around 41%. Now here's McCollum. Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Paul. That one doesn't drop. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Alvarado. Now Valanciunas, covered by Johnson. And the Pelicans miss again.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Booker. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Stolen by Booker. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Booker. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Murphy. Here's McCollum. And here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Ayton. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland Grand.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy. McCollum outside. Drains the triple.
I love the response from McCollum. Outstanding at coming right back at you with a triple.
Outside Paul. Elbow shot. Goes back up. Outside for Booker. Up and over McCollum. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's McCollum. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Back to Paul. There's the 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Biyombo's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker.
Come on, box it out, man.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Lee, he's checked in for Bridges. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Paul. Booker against McCollum. Shoots over Booker. McCollum's shot is off.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
McCollum against Booker. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. And that one, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
You got it.
Outside Paul. Pass to Lee. Tipped. Ayton passes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Hayes. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Here's Booker. No luck on that one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Pass to Murphy. Now Valanciunas. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Jones, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Pass to Lee. Biyombo with it. Working on Jones. Lee misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. McCollum's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. Here's Daniels, defended by Craig. Back to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Jones, defended by Biyombo. Shot clock at 3. Out to McCollum from behind the arc. And it's Lee with the rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
New Orleans is shooting a low 29% since halftime. Jones. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Well, New Orleans shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Daniels. They get it back. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Here's Lee. 5 points in the game. Outside Craig. Back to Lee. Six to shoot. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Here's Daniels. 10 points for him. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
The first free throw is good.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
And Valanciunas drops them both. Here's Lee. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Outside Booker. Back to Lee. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
The Pelicans shooting a low 29% since halftime. Now here's Graham. The D's right on him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Lee. Here's Ayton. Valanciunas covering. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Lee. He has 7. Booker with it. Graham covering. 5 on the clock. Yes, it's good. Ayton's got 21 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Pelicans shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Daniels. Booker against Jones. Here's Daniels. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's outside Booker. A minute 37 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Fades. Ayton, no good. Here's New Orleans. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. He's got 15.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Here's Lee. Pass to Ayton. Back to Lee. The 3-ball. Second chance shot. Here's Craig. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Craig's got 8.
They've toned down their 3-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
46 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 21.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Graham. Here's Marshall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Biyombo. Mikal Bridges checked in for Craig. And Payne is subbed in for Lee. He's off on the second. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Booker with it. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Suns ahead, running away with this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. We've got Willie Hernangomez, and it's Lewis in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The offensive rebound. Well, New Orleans shooting 40% from the field in this one. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Booker. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Now Payne. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Temple. Pass to Lewis. Here's Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Tipped. Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
That free throw good from Booker. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Temple, and there's the lob, and finished off by Hayes.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. They get it back. Šarić, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Temple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Landale. And he throws it down with one hand.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Lewis, defended by Payne. Puts it up from 12. Here's Hernan Gomez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Booker no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count the basket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Pass to Landale. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, it's stolen away. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Craig is checked in for Booker. Here's Lewis, defended by Payne. To the paint. Hernan Gomez inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
The Suns have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And here's Payne. Pass to Landale. From outside the arc. Shamet, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. And he drops it in from the low post.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Phoenix calls timeout.
B.A., it can be tough for a young guy to figure out his game, but Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Lee comes in for Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's Lee. Comes up empty down low. Well, Smitty Hayes definitely seems eager to make a larger impact on the floor.
You know what I like, B.A.? His raw energy. Any chance he gets to show off what he can do, he takes it. It's hard to find that kind of relentless hustle.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Alvarado from downtown. The Suns clear it.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it falls all over the rim and in. Ayton's got 23. Here's McCollum. Here's Murphy. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Valanciunas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 25 points in the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Murphy. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Nance outside. Up top, McCollum. Booker defending. Good. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Outside Paul. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Nance. Ayton against Valanciunas. Ayton, no good. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Alvarado. Over Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Booker against McCollum. Left side Booker. Here's Lee. Offensive board. Outside Paul. Tipped away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Shot's good by McCollum.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Valanciunas. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans is gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy. And here's Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Here's Nance. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Paul with it. Back to Johnson. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
The Suns making a switch here. Saric checks in for Johnson. Craig comes in for Lee. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Washington is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Hayes. From 11 feet away, Hernan Gomez. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hernan Gomez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
It's Shamet on the wing. Hayes against Saric. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. Well, New Orleans shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Craig passes to Ayton. Here's Shamet. McCollum defends. Craig with it. Back to Ayton. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get it back. Ayton passes to Saric. Outside Craig. Washington outside. It's Shamet on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here are the Suns now. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, Craig, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
And he makes a first. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Nance comes in for Hayes. Murphy, he's checked in for Temple. And Alvarado's subbed in for Lewis. And so Craig nails both of them. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy, who poked away. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. And he drops the first. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
First free throw is good. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Murphy. And he makes both free throws. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Here's Shamet following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Šarić. All alone. Count it.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lewis. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Washington outside. Pass to Shamet. Fades and shoots. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.